All right, guys. So I just watched the new season, or the first episode, season 2, episode 1 of Landman. That's right. Landman is back. If you don't know Landman, it's a show with Billy Bob Thornton, basically about landmans and the oil and all that shit, and oil company, and being a landman. All that stuff. It's a really good show. Made by Taylor Sheridan, same guy made Yellowstone. It's a really good show. The first season was fucking great. So I'm so glad it's back. And Sam Elliott's in it. Sam Elliott's, and he plays some. I think he's supposed to be like some really old, like retired landman. He's just like, he's getting pretty old. Sam Elliott. He's like in his 80s, so he's like at like a old people home, and he's just watching the sunset. And one of the workers was like saying it's dinner. She was, well, she can call him Sam, whatever his name was. She was like, "It's dinner time, gotta go." And he's like, "No, watching the sunset." And she was like, "No, it's dinner time." And he's like, "No, leave me alone. I'm watching the fucking sunset." And then she tried to move his wheelchair and take him in, herself. But then he got up out of the wheelchair, and she's like, "Get back in the wheelchair." He's like, "No, I'm watching the sunset." Like, he really wanted to watch the damn sunset, and she was trying to, prevent him from doing it. It's because then she was trying to move the wheelchair herself and take him in herself. And that's fucked up. Like, just leave him be. Let him watch the fucking sunset. Because sunset, can be a pretty thing. That's the thing I like to watch. You just like to watch the sunset for some reason. But yeah, it's a pretty crazy show. And then Billy Bob Thornton, Tommy's wife Angela, she's pretty crazy. I mean, he got back together with her. When he got back together with her, he knew what he was getting himself into, because she like caused like a huge tantrum at the end, because she was like talking about like buying how because her daughter, no, the daughter Angie is going to college, TCU, and the only reason why she's going to college there is so she can fuck the football players, because at Texas Tech, where she was going, you couldn't do that. So that's basically the only reason why she's going. And so mom was like, "I want to buy a house, live out there with her." And she was like, "I want to buy a house, big house, 5 bedrooms, all shit." And he's like, "I think you should wait till you're off your period to make decisions like that." And then she was like, "What? You're saying just because I'm on my period, I can't make decisions? Think I'm gonna flip out, do something crazy?" And then so what she did, she like fucking started like throwing plates up against the wall, destroying shit and everything. Everyone just got the fuck out of there. Like, just got the fuck out of there. And yeah, that was pretty crazy, you know. And yeah, really good show. It's starting off pretty crazy already, but it's a really good show. I'm really glad it's back for another season. I definitely recommend this.